What's up guys, my name is Drasted, and today I am starting a brand new Battlefield series called Good Talk. Now how this series is going to work is every few days I'm going to go check out my previous videos and I'm going to look at the comments for suggestions for good topics or good questions that I want to talk about and you guys want to hear. So without further ado, let's get to the first question. Supden BF3 wants to know, what does PTFO mean to you as a competitive player? Well, Supden, playing the objective as a competitive player is not all that different from just a regular casual player. To me, playing the objective, there's two types of it. There's playing it as a general infantryman or playing the objective as your class. Now, general infantry means like just capping flags, defending bombs, planting bombs, etc. And your class, it just depends on what your class is. Like if you're assault, you got to keep those revives up and drop those med packs. If you're an engineer, you got to get those rockets in the opposing tanks and repair your tank. That's a big thing for engineers. For snipers, you gotta keep those tugs down and you gotta put up those spawn beacons to help your team out. And for support, gotta drop that ammo. You can't win a battle without ammo. So overall, Supden, it means the same thing to everyone, competitive and non-competitive. It's just the same thing. Alright, my next topic comes from 0000OT. He has to say, one thing I like to hear about is your thoughts on moving around a map and keeping your deaths to a minimum. I don't have a problem getting kills, but I also seem to be good at getting shot in the rear, your side or rear, and consequently dying a lot. Well, Triple, the best thing I can think of to minimize your deaths would be having good map awareness. Now, to have good map awareness, you need to be looking at your map quite a bit. There's really only two things I look at when I'm playing, and that's either down my sight or at my minimap. As you guys can tell, I have the minimap set to be closer to the center of my screen than the default that Battlefield gives you. I do this so it's easier for me to tell when I'm getting flanked, and it's easier for me to see where people are while I'm aiming down my sight. I can also tell with my minimap where my team is and where my team is not. Now, this is important because where your team is, there probably isn't an enemy there. It's probably clear, and where your team is not is probably where the enemy guys are. So that knowledge allows you to focus on one, maybe two directions. And the chances of you getting flanked from behind or from another side are much less, which allows you to hopefully take less deaths. Now my final topic for today comes from Mosi the First, and he has to say, I'd like to get some advice on how to build a good competitive team in Battlefield 3, or Battlefield in general. Now the first thing you gotta consider when building a team is that it's not an easy task, and it takes quite a bit of time to build a good Battlefield team. And the first thing you need are players. And there's plenty of places to find them, like the CGL forums, Championship Gaming League forums, Gamers Portal. I'll put links to those websites in the description. Also the Battlefield 3 esports forums, if those are still active. And when building a team, you need team members that are good at working together, that have good communication, that mesh well personality-wise and skill-wise. And the more you guys practice as a team by finding scrims on Gamers Portal or wherever you find them, the better you guys will work together and the better you guys will play as a team as a whole. And probably the most important aspect of the team is the leader himself or herself. You got to make sure your teammates are practicing regularly and you guys are getting lots of scrims in for upcoming matches and tournaments, for whatever leagues you play for whatever tournaments you're playing for. And the more practice you get, the better your team will perform over time. So that's about all I have for you guys as far as commentary goes. I'm just going to turn up the audio for the game, let it finish out. There's only a little bit left. Make sure to leave a comment and rate the video, and sub me if you want to see more. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.
Here's your med kit. Get your med kit. Pick up your med. I need help over here! Med kit here.